Starting, guys. Now put this
Okay,
in.
and
Two
Janusz
hands.
drew
Not
the
a
reds.
not a
And
bad hand. No, he chose the reds, not drew.
oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry, but not a bad hand. Come on, he has no ops whatsoever.
Well, he has deco, containment, martial. It's okay.
Okay, containment is AR6. Deco sure is great, but other than that,
Europe
no
dumped in
ops.
the headline. Yeah,
Obviously.
it's not super pretty. If you get purged here, you're pretty screwed.
Actually, you don't lose
Well,
that
purge is only
much.
like 3 ops, but yeah.
Two probably. Marshall goes to space. Fidel would be an event since CAA would be out.
Right.
Deco is an event anyway.
Fidel can be evented too. We lose independent reds and containment, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, since blockade will likely be the whole
Well,
card.
I'll tell you the hand that it's on Kaiyan. He has Cambridge
Ooh,
5. He has
Oh,
But no, he's going for the modern setup,
yep.
so no
It's a
problem.
little bit of
Actually,
a deviation though, right?
this
but this
could
setup is
be.
worse against Europe headline. Actually,
Yeah, it is.
That
Oh, and he
the fact
defectors
that
it anyways.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
because
So
now he
here,
has this influence in France, which will be a problem versus De Gaulle or Suez.
Yep. So now
Okay,
Giannis has to use independent reds probably for influence placement, I guess.
I know he could gamble in Iran.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes
4 or
sense
6
with
are the
De
2 rolls
Gaulle.
you're looking for then.
Whoa!
Oh, all right. Europe's. Oh.
Ouch.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
giving
would
up
not have done that.
Marshall is playing it bold and just saying, "Screw Europe, I don't need it." But
Well,
I don't know how much I
no,
like that.
I don't like that at all. I mean, at least 3 ops from this will be just ops that Kaiyan would have to spend in Europe anyway.
Yep.
In the battlegrounds, possibly more than that.
Probably UK as well, Suez, and then the other ops are all useful as well, almost. So.
Yeah, so that's a negative value move. And okay, I get it that he wanted to have the momentum, take advantage of Iran being alone in the world so far, but well.
didn't
He'll
work
have
out very
to
well.
hope for. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he has a really pretty low up hand the rest of the way, and
I can tell you, like, while
what
Janusz is
Can has.
thinking, yeah, he has a big red hand, but he has hops. He has nuclear test ban. He has US Japan, and he had Marshall Plan. He has played. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
no.
What do you mean?
Wait,
No.
he has US, Japan, and Marshall.
Yeah.
He gets Marshall now. You mean, I think, because Marshall
Yeah,
was in Janusz's hand.
Marshall. Yeah, Can didn't play Marshall. Giannis played Marshall for Can.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I got confused with the hand. Okay.
no worries.
Then Cambridge 5, Nasser, Vietnam Revolts, Romanian, and Korea War.
Okay, so these are the remaining cards. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, well, the 2 4s, I guess, are pretty nice for him.
Yeah.
Okay, Iran, Pakistan, Malaysia. I'm guessing. Whoa. What?
Wow. Both of
Okay.
these players are.
He mentioned that on the chat the other day on a similar DEFCON 4 spreading into. I don't know. I don't know if I like
Weird.
Colombia this early.
No, what? Why, Janusz?
Well, he has to do something. There's too many threats.
Yeah, but I would just at least gamble on Colombia.
Yeah, that was actually a very big gamble on Pakistan with a 2-op coup.
Yeah.
That was huge, actually. Yeah, maybe that's not that good.
I mean, anything lower than what he rolled, and that was just a wasted move.
And then he loses everything, basically.
Yep.
True.
Wow. Nuclear test here taking Thailand. Do you play into Venezuela here?
He could even put something to Pakistan so he
Yes,
can
I
move
would,
into
I
India.
think.
Kaiyan might be tipped off that Janusz doesn't have a big hand.
Yeah,
After
he
Marshall
used
turn
Marshall for
1
a
and
coup.
independent reds for the coup again. Like, I feel like it's pretty telling. So let's see if he goes, I don't know, Venezuela,
Probably
Thailand,
go,
Pakistan.
2 Venezuela, 1 Iran, 1 Pakistan, just to stay in the region everywhere.
But he has to be careful because actually, if he uses nuclear test here, he doesn't have any 3 ops left, and so
Oh.
then if Janusz decoals, he'll get Thailand.
Okay, but Janusz will probably not decall before
Exactly.
CIA.
Yeah.
Does he have any card to discard to blockade then? Though blockade is even less likely, I guess.
True.
He
So he's
has
not gonna.
he has
But no,
nuclear
you're
test
right
ban.
actually. So he's not gonna use nuclear test ban until
Yeah.
turn 6 at least because of blockade.
No, but I would. I mean, it's turn 1 and Europe has been scored. I really
He
wouldn't
could.
bother with blockade.
But
It's
you're
so
trading your
weird.
1 op for your opponent's 4 op.
Yeah.
I mean,
Janusz is just cooing all over the place. I mean, why?
yeah,
And
I
he got
agree. It's
burned for it.
actually pretty odd. I mean, I guess he's hoping
wants
just
to
to
deco.
decoal quickly, but I mean, it doesn't seem ideal. Well, here he's also denying Kaiyan 2 VPs for Milop, so I guess that's not bad. But he's gonna
Not
get crushed on the board.
Not that relevant.
Isn't it weird that he's not filling up country, he's just spreading? Like normally you spread what you feel, especially on battlegrounds. You know, securing that BP.
Well, Kaiyan has made it. Sorry, Janusz has made it very easy for him to not be punished for that because he's just cooing with 1s and 2s, right? So
It was obvious that Janusz has a weak hand, but especially a weak hand is good for cooing countries with low stability, like Colombia.
hmm
So in Janusz's place, I would just give it a try.
Kuar in Colombia comes with tempo too, because if you win, you're threatening Panama.
And Venezuela, yeah.
Yeah.
Threaten everything, basically.
Yeah.
And now China.
Okay, this already looks pretty bad for Janusz.
A lot to go, but I agree for sure. You
Well,
think he even decals this turn? He
I
should,
think
right?
so. I think he's gonna go decal on Asia. That's what he's setting up.
Angola, Nigeria,
Yeah, but he
Algeria,
will
Thailand.
reveal it with CIA because he has to play CIA first.
And then Angola will get taken away. And probably Zaire too, actually.
Korea goes to space. So
Falls behind on
right
space as
now,
well.
okay, he's gonna give it right now. But the rest of the events that Kaiyan has in hand are Vietnam revolts. So that's gonna give Vietnam at the end of the turn. Nasser, we will remove at least one if he wants to put another one on Egypt.
Nasser will be a hold card until at least turn 3.
The other
not
one,
later.
the other one is Romanian abdication, so that one is sort of free, but it's only one off.
Yeah, but he'll go to Zaire, I think. No?
Definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Probably with Romanian.
Yeah, Romanian Zaire sounds good.
We
So
still need Vietnam to respond. Yeah,
to
definitely.
Thailand, yeah. Vietnam
Especially-
and then to Thailand, yeah. Well, he has a China card
knowing
actually.
that
So.
he has the call in hand. Probably want to put that very efficient point in Zaire.
He probably should spread to Brazil as well. I mean, probably even at the cost of leaving Zaire and Angola unprotected.
Yeah, because because Kaiyan's gonna, or sorry, Janusz is gonna have to coup anyways, turn 1 probably. So you can probably take him next turn.
Whoa. Okay, that's kind of convenient. So
But I don't know though. Then my question
Thailand.
is, what was the point of all the cooing and lowering defcon ASAP if you're not even gonna play it this turn?
I mean, he can
I guess
play
maybe the
in
point is
headline.
headline it to flip Thailand.
Headline, yeah.
Yes, I'm guessing that's the goal here.
But for sure, Kaiyan's gonna play Vietnam here and overprotect Thailand, so it actually doesn't work because he gave up China.
Yeah. Brazil, Thailand, and op number 3.
The good thing is he's gonna get domination,
Egypt.
right?
Could be Egypt.
Could be Egypt. Could be even like Cameroon, maybe.
And I'll go for the VPs. Oh,
Yeah,
Libya.
Libya, yeah.
Perhaps even better, yeah, because otherwise Libya would be a better coup target.
Okay, so
Well,
Okay.
you have
Whoa.
Decode, D-Style. I mean,
Okay,
Middle
you
East
got a
scoring.
chance.
Middle East scoring is in Kaiyan's fan hand right now, and he has a very blue
oh,
hand this time.
probably a good headline.
He has Dag and
Well,
cover as well. He wants to drop the Defcon and get 3Bs.
Yeah, but that's not very good against Decal.
Yep.
Huh.
and he knows Decode's coming, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he good does it
Oh, he
anyway.
did anyway.
He thinks the VPs are worth it.
Probably wanna prevent.
Well, denial of Milops too, actually. In this, oh no, Colombia's around.
What?
So not necessarily. Mm, I would go
Okay.
Algeria as well, but
Well, he's not taking Indonesia then. It makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
fair.
Asia is very red,
Yep.
although, well,
you probably
China
could do
takes
without Indonesia, right? With the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need
just
South Korea to make it
coordination,
work.
yeah. Ooh,
Indo-Pac.
it's premature, I think. I would go for China for Pakistan first.
Yeah, he guards against that possibility. So Asia locked up now for
Because then
Janusz.
you'd have a draw in Asia, actually, unless the Soviets take South Korea. And if they do, then in the
Take.
Pakistani war against India, it's
And he
full
actually
50%.
he rolled a 4. So
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it could have been something different, but
No,
just saying,
play the
just
Just
odds.
saying
yeah,
that it would have worked.
probably scores Middle East here quickly, or do you take
First
Egypt?
one to Egypt.
Egypt
One
first.
more. Yeah, one more VP after all.
Nothing really that can stop it.
True. Okay, can anything be done in Asia? Not really. Okay, Korean War was
You
spaced,
could,
so
yeah, you could just grab South Korea
go
here. It's
for
pretty
that.
risky, but
But
although
still
the
doesn't stop
problem is, yeah,
domination.
exactly.
So not worth spending the China card, that's for sure. Maybe a 4-up if he has one. Probably doesn't.
Well, I think that's almost all of them. Nuclear test, Marshall,
And
NATO,
Purge
US,
is
Japan.
left.
Purge is only left, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
so
mean,
Asia
Janusz
pretty
played it
lost.
pretty interestingly in turn 1, but I mean, I don't think he's out of it by any means, especially with D Cold B style. So, although the VPs might turn into an issue here, he is fighting for Korea, and Janusz is gonna let it go.
Well, he has to play this style.
Yeah,
Venezuela, but not worth it.
No, it is worth it because then it takes a 4-up to protect everything,
which
Yeah,
he probably doesn't have.
he doesn't have.
which
Unless he
is
wants to use the
which means
China.
China.
Well, he
Yeah.
goes to
But
Brazil.
same thing really. But then he takes Mexico at least. Yeah, that's worth the China card, I think. Maybe a 3-up into Brazil to rely on the realignment.
But then you give up Mexico.
You do that anyway.
Well, if you have, you could go China right now.
You mean
Hmm.
3 Brazil, 1 Mexico? Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you're beginning to be spread pretty thin. After all, the Soviets
I
will
don't.
coup in Colombia.
I don't know how good of a decision Duck and Cover was for in the headline, because giving up Angola and Zaire, in
What?
hindsight,
Yeah, and Janusz did not take Brazil?
yeah, I don't know. You just wasted,
That's wrong.
and neither
Come
does
on, guys.
Korean.
Battlegrounds are important.
Apparently, Colombia is more important.
Okay, that made some sense to coup, but
No,
still.
but why not just take Brazil? But what's the point of
Yeah.
having Colombia if you lose Brazil? I think Kian is Asia, the way he's kind of played this hand. Maybe.
Well, we have an insight into his hand, so we
Oh
can
yeah,
know
Pedro, what does
if
he
he
have?
has Asia.
He doesn't have Asia. He has also his governments at Nasser.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should finally take Brazil now.
Oh,
Mm,
one of the two, okay. Makes some sense.
Argentina, Mexico, and one more. I'm not too sure.
South Korea would
South
make
Korea,
sense.
yeah, I was gonna say it's just an op. Even Brazil, maybe. Yeah, he does go Brazil.
True. Okay, and now what do we do with this one lonely Nasser fella?
Probably just
Since you don't want to space socialist governments because of Italy's situation, you
yeah.
want to hold it until term 3. Nasser's not that great, but
You're
I don't know,
being
maybe
scored.
Maybe
Guatemala.
You go to
play Nasser, go to Guatemala or something. Oh, he does stay
Whoa,
okay. He
socialist.
space.
risky. I don't
It
like
is
that.
risky.
Would have held it until after the reshuffle. I mean,
Janusz grabs a very nice hand.
Okay. I know you
alright.
guys are counting cards, so you know every single card on Kaiyan's fan except for.
Nah, we're too
Not
busy
counting that
commentating.
closely. Indo pack again.
Yep.
Let's see if he gets it this time. It's a pretty big roll here. Although, can Janusz score at turn 1? No, he can't. Oh, another
Another
4.
4. Should
Ouch.
have taken Pakistan.
They're resisting. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna rub it in.
Coup
he has
Panama, I like.
UN
Or
intervention,
Iran.
Suez crisis, 5-year plan, Comecon, socialist governments again, and NORAD.
Mm,
Oh, he did
okay.
draw socialist governments.
Yeah, he redraws socialist governments.
What? Come on.
No,
That's
man. Use a
wrong.
big card. Well, he also won anyways.
Or use it against a small target. Not
I was
something
Yeah,
thinking
go.
Panama or Iran are both good because you can if you want to use a 2-op, then those are your best bets, right?
Well,
Because he
there's
doesn't
Africa.
have access to go back.
I don't like using 2-ops against 2-stops.
Yeah, I would have gone
Way
maybe
too
for
often.
Zaire.
If you don't have access, if the opponent doesn't have access, I think it's at least somewhat reasonable because it's 50-50. But generally, of course, yeah, it's not a good play.
Okay, so the tide has turned a little bit.
But Europe and Middle East are the two early war scoring still to come. So
Okay,
I
space,
think
space.
a lot will probably depend on the timing of those two cards.
True.
Africa's looking very good for Janusz, although again
But
mid-war card, it's shaky. He has a 3-1 off.
volatile,
So.
yeah. Okay, I wonder if Janusz will try to take advantage of the purge somehow. I mean, he should try
Just
to
even
bring
just
something.
flipping Brazil, maybe. Could probably
Yeah.
grab Brazil pretty easily.
I mean,
Or
at least
maybe
get
you know
the
what?
China out of the deal.
No, he has Truman. I was gonna say play around in Europe, but it looks like he's not going for much.
Come on, he has to. This is an opportunity. If you then take
Yep.
advantage of opportunities, well, then
I mean,
opportunities happen to your opponent.
and mid-war is all US often, right? So press to your advantage while you have it.
Exactly. Okay, maybe Kaiyan should coup Colombia now just to deny access to Panama, protect Venezuela a little bit.
Seems like a reasonable play. Probably with Nasser. You gotta get rid of it anyways, and you want it. You want to play it before Sadat comes out.
Definitely.
Influence.
Okay. And finally.
Okay, a break. It should work too, I think.
Well, it might be worth the China card.
3-op China card into Brazil.
Well, it's about domination in South America, possibly control.
Right, but you're just facing a coup again next turn, turn 1.
Well, you are facing one anyway.
I don't know. Maybe I would coup Colombia. Yeah, but then you keep the China card if you give it up this way.
Sure, but well, Asia has been just scored. Okay, in some schools of playing, China card is that important that you wouldn't use it for that. But I definitely would.
Just playing it while purged outside of Asia seems wasteful, but I can see it can be a correct play for sure.
Okay, what's his remaining card? Nasser.
Yep.
Yeah, I would play
Gotta
China here, Guatemala, Brazil. Must defend from a threat, create a threat. I mean, it's as good of play of China card play as any, given that Asia is no longer an option.
That's a fair assessment. I can buy that.
He's playing it.
Nope,
No.
Nasser.
Yeah, he's playing Nasser.
He
Uh,
loves his
Guatemala.
China
Yeah.
cards. I mean, he might get junta and well be vindicated.
Ooh, ABM.
Wow.
Nice.
ABM, Flower
Empire and
Power,
Africa.
Flag.
Allende. He has access,
And it's, yeah,
but it's
pretty
two ups.
inconsequential.
Okay, so ABM against talent.
Okay,
Sounds
so you know
reasonable.
ABM
ABM
is always
Thailand
missile
seems,
MB alert,
yeah.
right?
Well,
Well,
he
you
has
can't do
Flower
anything
Power
about it.
to give to Mr.
Yeah,
Lenby, but yeah,
against Mr. Envy, you will lose a 4-up, and that's that.
Yeah. And missile MB is in his hand right now. It's in
Oh,
Gala's hand.
what else does he have?
And he's
yes,
It's
you
headlining.
did.
headline.
He goes for it.
Still Cruise Thailand, right? Man, that's a lot of ones for
Ooh.
Janusz early.
Yeah.
Iran, Thailand, Brazil.
It's kind of funny that if Khan coups, then Janusz will get Brazil.
Unless he coups
Well, unless he coups Brazil, yeah, but
or Argentina.
okay. If
Queen
he
Argentina, Janusz
doesn't
takes
resolve.
Brazil, then you coup Colombia back. Yeah, queuing Brazil seems pretty inefficient here.
Definitely.
And the problem is he might be tempted with a 4-up to go for a 2-stab, although his best bet, although he doesn't know it, is probably go for Angola or Zaire or Nigeria.
Well, if you have 4-up, then Angola, definitely. Due to all the events. But, yeah.
But you know, when you... Yeah, exactly. It feels wasteful. Although it's definitely the correct play. Let's see if you can find it.
Might depend on his other cards, if he has Voice of America or Colonials.
True. You do a little less. Although Colonials here doesn't really get you into any of them. Just breaks. Oh, influence placement.
He's using influence. Yep.
Makes sense. So, what? Panama now? Seems reasonable.
Yeah, Queen Mexico is no point because you're just gonna get realigned.
Yeah.
Yeah, Panama seems best. At least you have
Off
50-50.
placement too risky because you might get good in Africa if you don't lower DEFCON immediately.
Well, even now he's risking
Okay.
almost.
4 would have been enough, but no.
Well, what does Kaiyan have, Pedro?
Okay, so he has Cuban Missile Crisis. He has One Small Step, Deco, Our Man in Tehran, The Goal, OAS, and Voice of America. So
Oh,
He does have Voice of America.
he should voice right here.
yeah,
Or actually, probably take Panama first. It's a little risky, but
he could flip Zaire and Angola with Voice of
yeah,
America.
exactly.
Or he could just clear Colombia and flip Zaire and clear Nigeria.
That's probably equally good. He does take a risk, and
Okay, but we know about Africa, so that's not entirely fair.
yeah, exactly.
He suspected, obviously, Southeast Asia, which is why he did what he did. But if Janusz doesn't boost Africa, well, that's the next move. What?
Okay, 2 VPs.
I understand spacing, but why not? I would probably space Azuri over Alliance, maybe.
If you have Africa, you need to boost Africa.
Yeah, 2 Botswana there.
Okay,
or
no
even
voice.
just playing
And
it.
goodbye, Africa.
Yeah. Yep. There it
1,
goes.
You should just play it right away, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That sucks, but
Definitely.
not much you can do.
Oof, that's very clutch for Kaiyan right there.
Well, I mean, getting ahead in space is also 4 VP, so you could argue that it wasn't completely useless.
Okay, that's admission of having Southeast Asia scoring. So if
Yeah.
he has a 3-up,
just break islands.
have some fun in Laos, Cambodia. Okay, goes this first. Makes sense. Maybe I would have taken Mexico first, but still.
Headline peak. Mexico's pretty safe, not really under any threat.
I don't know, these +1 realignments are tricky. I don't trust them.
I mean, they're worth
so much influence.
They're worth it.
Mathematically, yes. In real life,
real life is mathematically.
I can prove to you that it's not. That real life has tricked me much harder in these +1 realignments than math.
What does he do here? Does he op Quagmire or play a Suri for ops?
Yeah, Quagmire for event in IR7 actually makes sense.
Does Kaiyan have anything?
He has, yep,
Yeah, he has to
go.
go.
Okay, and didn't work really. So advantage Kaiyan,
Oof, look at his
definitely.
hand. Looks like the wrong
Yeah.
color.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, we will bury you is nice in there, but the rest of it's pretty ugly.
But you don't even have a tiny chance of getting a DEFCON win because of that. So basically, you only block grain sales or junta, which you probably still have to do because what else do you headline? Middle East scoring,
Yeah,
maybe.
no. I think you can play for Middle East here, probably with Sadat
Okay,
in hand.
okay. How I learned makes sense. Guarantees a coup.
This can have any scorings? Pedro?
Sorry, I was
Does
reading the chat.
can have any? No worries. Does he have any scorings?
Yeah, he has South America. He has South America. He still OES funded that comes rollover from last turn. He got Fidel. He got Asnot. He got Muslim Revolution, Defectors, Brush War, Charlotte Diplomacy, and Panama Canal. So not a bad hand at all.
Nice.
Yes. Oh
Probably
yes.
hold ask not to next turn and
Yep, keep it for the gunman.
Mm.
yeah, or just for a better hand to discard. OAS double break Chile Argentina.
No, it doesn't really matter. Janusz will fix it anyway.
Oh, did you say UN intervention?
No, he
No,
played it on
Oh,
turn
he
three,
okay.
I
played last turn.
think.
Good.
Maybe four. Okay, so he will get away with Middle East, it seems. Because Khan will have to go for Israel.
Pretty risky. Well,
I
not
think
too,
Arab
not
Israeli
too
were
risky
played last
actually.
turn.
He's
Oh,
brush warring
really?
for Argentina probably, and
Okay.
Okay.
a dump Middle East, I
So,
think.
no. Try to get domination.
He can. Yeah, he can.
Three Saudi, one Israel.
Hmm.
Really? No, Israel. Come on.
It seems to be stoppable. Very
Yeah,
easy,
but
especially because you don't really have any. You don't have any good cards to follow it up with.
But you don't need to follow up because you dump Middle East next action run,
Yeah.
whatever happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
He could take Jordan, right? If he takes is 4-3 right now, so he could take Jordan, and
but I
then
think just
he had
taking Israel is probably better.
Yeah,
And
but
Arab Israeli is a 1 out of 6, and also that's only temporary until Camp David comes out. So I think you're okay taking
and it has
Israel.
been played already, I think.
Not
So
sure where it is.
Arab Israeli. He played it for Burma on the last
Right,
turn.
yeah,
I
that sounds about
recall I've
right.
seen
Yeah,
it in Janusz's hand after the reshuffle.
South Korea is actually a somewhat important country here that's open. I know it's been scored, but
Yeah, also the war is still around, but first you need to take care of Middle
exactly.
East.
There goes Israel. Yeah, one Israel
Okay,
actually is probably would have been best. Force him to
because
maybe
then you
give up
need a
China, or
or Jordan, which will
it's
be
inefficient.
inferior. Okay, and now what do we do about South Korea? There's still time for the scoring, so it would make sense to take it.
So Sadat gets played, Nuclear gets played last AR. Oh,
What? Event? Why?
he
No.
barely had anything.
No, he had something, which is
But I mean, that
useless.
was very reasonable. The Space Muslim, realign Fidel. I don't know. I would have held it for
Yeah,
a
he
more
had time.
problematic
He had
hand.
even. Yeah, I agree. Like you didn't
Yeah.
need to do that there, and now actually he has more red cards than he had at the beginning.
What does he got?
He got Che, he got South African unrest, and he got Portuguese Empire crumbles.
But
Wow.
Chess not a problem. He will space it. He needed a space card anyway. Portuguese will fix
Mm,
itself mostly. So okay, so it's not that bad. He did not
Yeah,
get Gunman.
yeah. It's not like super bad, but he definitely did not win more ups or anything, you know. Probably like
Okay.
Well, he's probably harboring thoughts of Central America control, no? Getting rid of Fidel?
Yeah. Then again, risking Ortega. Oh, I might go for Cuba here.
I mean
But
there
I
are
Because
will
we're
not
all
a lot of there are not a lot of
Cuba,
battlegrounds open right now.
Cuba, Sahara, and Cameroon.
Okay, so he chose the more careful route.
Oh, another one.
Why not just go Korea there? Why are you cooing? I'll go to South Korea and then hopefully follow it up with Sadat. Because, well, he doesn't know it, but Kaiyan has problems in his hands. And Portuguese right after Ask Not might signal that as well.
Somewhat, yeah, but then again, he saw a huge discard, so he expects that there aren't many problems.
Yeah.
Okay, chef or spade, because, well, you need to do that anyway. What? Come on, what else does he have? What is going to be
He
his
has
hold card?
Che, he has Latin American squads and defectors. So he might hold defectors maybe?
And headline
Okay.
at turn 6.
But he wants to hold defectors that badly?
Where did Sadat go? I missed it.
For another poor coup.
Yeah, in Haiti.
Oh.
He rolled another
Yeah,
one, he rolled a 2 this time.
Janusz has been rolling really low.
Yeah.
He has.
IBM in
He has.
Thailand, initial coup in Iran,
There's a coup in Brazil in the middle with the
2
one.
tries in Panama. Yeah, I don't think he had a single really successful coup.
Yeah, Pakistan, man. He
Okay,
good
he
with
rolled
that
a 4. Yeah, that's his biggest success so
biggest, yeah,
far.
great coup.
Get rid of nuclear, but it kind of sucks here because
Yeah,
you're gonna
because Nigeria, you can kiss it goodbye.
Okay, you
might as well go for something. Yeah.
still Nigeria has to
Nigeria
go.
is getting cooed here, 100% with
Yeah.
Latin American. Oh no, Latin American with displayed.
Defectors. Yeah, he's gonna go with defectors probably.
But why did he not?
But then you should have faced
Hey,
Che.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the opportunity is too great to coup Nigeria, right? You have to go for it.
Not for sure.
He does go for it.
But still, it had to.
Oh, it
Okay,
didn't
what?
work.
I mean,
Wait,
it'll
is it
likely get him anyways,
Yeah,
but...
Oh, Junta.
Oh, Junta. Nice hand.
But also gunman, so good news for Kaiyan.
Well, turn 6, so it's not too bad. He can
Yeah,
send it
but
back. Obviously, yeah, you'd much rather him have it. Oh, you're saying that Defcon might be his only chance?
But
well,
Central
the
America
map
scoring is on Kaiyan's fan. Hand.
What's
Europe
scoring?
is
Central America. So yeah, Junta's probably gonna have to go into Central America.
an unfortunate headline.
Beefed up special relationship.
Oh, NATO's active?
Germany.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
right. Okay.
Okay,
Forgot
so
about
he's going
that.
for it.
It doesn't really
Two.
matter. Oh, yeah.
That's actually improvement.
He needed
Yeah.
one there at least. Well, he needed a 3 minimum. They can take both.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose Panama now.
Yeah.
Lose Panama and Nigeria if Kaiyan has a 4 to play.
Even if he doesn't, they'll start a coup in Saharan.
He has a problematic hand this time, Kaiyan. He has Che that he rolled over, but he got OPEC, Cultural Revolution, Liberation Theology, and Willy Brandt. That's why he's playing China God. I think he wants to
Yeah,
give Cultural
cultural,
Revolution.
free cultural.
Yeah.
Or sorry, event cultural.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Whoa.
Okay,
Is that a 5?
He's going for it.
Janusz.
So he's just gonna dump. He's not gonna dump it. He's gonna take. No.
No, he'll take
Oh,
Cuba
he'll
now,
take
I
Cuba,
think.
right? Yeah.
Well, spacing is another 4 VPs here, whoever gets it first, so I'd be pretty concerned about it. Getting Missouri out there ASAP if I'm Janusz. Maybe he does it now, yep.
Yeah.
And he gets it.
VPs,
Very
that's
nice.
good. I mean, despite the being like unlucky with those rolls, like Janusz is putting up a fight.
He's even on the VP track, but with Europe to come and I don't know.
Africa control right now. It's kind of rough.
Coup
Yeah.
Guatemala probably.
Okay.
South Korea still sitting wide open. Janusz probably.
Rounds.
Yeah, exactly. But you have Japan if you're Kaiyan. But Kaiyan's, I think, obviously
No,
concerned
okay,
about
and
Central
focus on
America right
Central
now,
America. But
and he gives it up.
yeah,
For
is
even.
he hand that's problematic? I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it is. I
and
think.
OPEC, I get it, but
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
he has,
OPEC's even I would argue playable maybe.
he doesn't have the ups because he has Nixon, so he's probably wanna get the China card back, and he has kitchen debates, and the other three are reds. So he just
Kitchen
doesn't.
Debates is definitely active, right?
Yeah. But I mean, he's gonna play for
oh
two
yeah.
VPs.
Like,
So what I'm saying is
it's like,
he's okay. That's a flip
oh,
there.
why not hold Brezhnev? He wants to hold John Paul. I would event John Paul and hold Brezhnev. Pretty awesome headline next turn, maybe.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah, you lose the China
China
card.
card.
I mean, he should probably play John Paul anyways, I think, because Warsaw's around. I don't feel too bad about skating on thin ice in Poland.
I don't know. I mean,
But
Korean
what else are
War
you gonna do
seems
with it
weird.
eventually?
Eventually, maybe. But, well, you might be able to discard it to Bear Trap. You don't want to play such card,
We did see Bear Trap.
but not
Okay.
for the event. Ops
True.
only.
Another big coup, so he's getting his rolls at the wrong moments.
Oh,
The thing is,
now
John
now he
Paul
now he gets
could
Che, and there
delay.
is nothing to coup.
Really? No, there's
Oh,
Colombia.
No,
space.
there's
Okay.
Colombia. He does
Okay.
space.
Okay.
Wow, Europe,
Okay.
South, and Central.
And he gets 0 points out of all of those.
Can he do anything but Europe? No way.
Mr.
my.
Envy depends on
Oh,
what
he just
is.
had. Oh no, we saw defectors. Grain sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a loss.
South
Oh, that's
America.
nice at least.
Yeah,
That's
That's a
very
good
nice.
thing about having 3 scoring cards. Like you might get pulled from grain sales.
Grain sales protection.
Yeah.
Just return that.
Okay, event, I guessing.
I mean, I haven't.
What?
Oh.
Why?
Oh, is
What?
no, We Will Bury You is gone. Well, it could be back, I guess. So
But Janusz is in a very bad position. He should be
gamble on it.
gambling. Wilbury was played for ops, okay, but still.
Probably
Mr. Envy is surprised.
Ortega plus Aldrich and terrorism is maybe Janish's best shot now, as depressing as it is.
Yeah, but you also need to survive until that time.
Yeah.
So go for VPs. I don't know what is the highest Khan's card. What would he given to Mr. Envy?
Kaiyan highest card is a 3 up. But the funny thing is he has blockade. So right now that would be his last 3 card. Everything else is ones or twos.
Okay.
And a lot of
Wow.
red.
So Cans has some tough hands, but
Yeah.
Janish hasn't really done much to improve his board position, I think, over the last 3-4 turns. Like, you look at the board, South America is the stalemate, Central America is the stalemate, Africa, Europe are lost.
So there goes.
Mm.
Okay. Stopek.
But why is he not queuing Guatemala? Oh, okay. He doesn't have. No, he does have the China card.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He's a
Janusz
3 up on a
backdoor
1 stab. And he
Well,
gets.
he doesn't know Central America, but
Yeah, but that's an obvious target right now.
Yeah.
If you just look at the map of
I
all the
agree.
conscript regions, and you look at your
Either
attacking
Guatemala
hand,
or you go for South Korea.
no, but you cannot win ops war with ones and twos. You can
Oh,
coup
yeah, he has no 4 up.
non-battlegrounds with it.
Now he can fix.
Does he
And
fix
he could
both of them,
flip
or does
and
he double Angola?
No, double Angola. What?
Nope,
Yeah,
fixes
fix.
both.
Now he can.
But he has a chance to follow it up because Janusz plays arms race for the event.
Yep. I mean, he couldn't flip with other cars. So.
Wow. But seriously,
I was
what
telling
kind
you.
of crap does he have?
Okay, so now he gets a chance to get domination in Central America.
I mean, I
No,
think he
it
got
won't be
every
domination.
single two-up card after they were spaceable.
Yeah, it's not going to be domination, but
Yeah, he cannot get to flip Cuba.
what
So.
does yeah, just one extra op or VP.
He has
Yeah.
Allende, Same, and Defectors.
What was that middle one?
Defectors,
Summit.
Same, and
Oh, Summit.
Allende.
Yeah, I would
Wow.
have could Guatemala with Summit instead of playing Liberation here. Just create some threat.
I would grab one non-battleground in Africa at least as well at some point.
True, that could be left for last AR. You don't want it could. Okay,
put
that
the
makes sense.
space.
Oh, Janusz.
Okay, the
Space
space race is
Succeeded
doing
on every
okay.
single space roll, I think.
Yeah, that's where all the good rolls are going, you know?
You can probably play Camp David and discard the Pope.
Exactly.
Camp David to South Korea. Oh,
Uh,
you can still go South Korea, but it's just
snail
not gonna
race.
grab it. Okay, do you use China here if you can? Because it is stopping domination.
Huh. Tricky because, well, Gunman Ortega, probably not.
Yeah, I
I would
agree.
assume that position is good enough.
Yeah, Gunman and
So,
Ortega just came
something in
to mind.
Africa. I mean, one Italy, one.
No, nothing in Africa.
Okay.
Oh,
Discard
Janusz
the
is
Pope.
discarding at least.
Yep. Okay, so we get to turn 8. Star Wars is not active, and it's
Yeah,
not
Star
gonna
Wars
win.
is free. Deco Fidel is interesting. I mean, do you even play it? I think no, actually.
you delay it, I would say. Hold it if possible.
Okay, decal for
Because
headline.
remember, Can's not spacing 2 up, so Ortega is actually a big issue. He has to hold it forever.
Kaiyan doesn't have a big problem here. His hand is pretty good. He has Red Scare, he has Flower Power. Up
Oh,
Usuri.
okay. Okay, going for Asia hard. Makes sense.
I mean, it's the only region he's being dominated. Everywhere else
Mm,
is either stalemate or under his control.
okay, so
Is Equal even that good here? Like, what are you gonna do with it?
endanger Africa a little
Yeah.
bit.
Maybe flip. Certain flips.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, what were the other headline options? Not much.
Okay, but weird he did not go for Pakistan. It's cheaper to take over, after all. Janusz is going to have a problem with special relationship, since, well, he will have to give it up.
Probably can't coup here. Has to play influence. Yeah. No 4 up. Otherwise, 3 Algeria, 1 North Korea seems not bad. But
Mm.
so Can does grab South Korea and stops Asia domination. Well, unless actually.
That gives up
Nope.
a coup. You don't want to do that, really, in
But if he
Africa.
coups, he gives up Algeria. I would even just maybe
Algeria.
place in
Algeria.
coup Algeria. That's a little risky.
Well, yeah, but if you play it for South Korea, you lose Algeria anyway. That way you at least have a chance. Whoa, okay.
Influence. Yeah,
Does
I
he
was
break
I
something?
was thinking influence too. Just repair.
Yep.
But now Nigeria gets good.
Realignment?
Realignment? Bro,
No,
Defcon's
no,
at
no.
3.
He
Does he
forgot
realize?
about
Yeah.
Okay,
it,
yeah.
clearly. But not
Coup
Nigeria,
Angola
Zaire.
first, right? Coup Angola and then double realign Zaire and Nigeria.
No, but if you coup Angola, you
Or
can get realigned right
get
away.
realigned.
Yeah.
Zaire is...
Okay.
Whoa!
Plays it a little
That's
risky with a 2.
I hardly recognize the guy. I mean, these rolls.
Cameroon's probably getting cooed here by
Did he roll a
Can.
6? Like, what a legend,
Yeah,
man.
in Battleground. I mean, we've seen that in non-battlegrounds. Yeah, I was there. I've seen it happen.
Okay, here goes.
Battleground, that's a first. First,
Yeah.
a roll above a 4.
Okay.
And the second roll above a 2, I think.
Now does he coup back in Cameroon to keep the
No,
possibility?
Angola.
Oh.
Flip, yeah. Probably hold 5-year plan too, right? Hope for Europe or... I guess Europe is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Africa still could be.
Although,
But
I mean, there are a lot of problem cards. Tear down this wall, duck, cow. I don't know.
Duck has been spaced, I think. Okay, could be wrong. I think
Well,
he
it's
spaced it on turn 7.
Okay, so that's not too bad because tear down this wall and cow are the only 2, right? And Greenfields is also gone actually on turn 7.
Yeah.
And Star Wars is just
Well,
played, not an issue. It seems reasonable, I think, to
he
hold
could
5-year
risk
plan.
it, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna flip with a 4-up card, I think.
Oh, about time.
Yeah.
He got lucky that Janusz didn't have a 4-up to flip Angola, because otherwise...
Do you
Africa
realize
would
that
go
you're here?
from...
Oh, but he's not gonna let him.
Oh.
Given the opportunity, which you won't have. It used to be a US control.
Yep.
And now it's fight
Solidarity
for
coup.
which side will dominate.
Okay.
Okay, you might even realign.
Realign at evens.
Okay,
So it has four.
base.
He had 4 ops in it. Oh, Nigeria, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, flower power is active. You don't want to stop that. Okay.
Terrorism.
Oh, that's actually. Oh wow, that actually
Sucks.
works out. I do not mind that at all if I'm Janusz.
Okay.
Hey,
Boom.
nice. I mean, Iran hostage, but still nice.
Yeah, but
And-
Janusz is gaining ground here.
And Nasser is still in the
Yeah,
lane, right?
I mean, board position has actually significantly changed.
No,
Oh no, Nasser is
out.
gone. Nasser is gone. Yeah, that's right.
Nasser's gone.
Oh, there goes Ortega. Ouch. Oh,
And
was that gunman as well
Reformer
behind it?
I didn't see it.
It was either gunman or reformer. Oh, it
No,
was a
Iranian
hostage
hostage
crisis.
crisis.
Okay, irrelevant. Well, not completely, but for the most part.
No, he did just lose Iran, and terrorism is gone, so practically irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, Africa is looking very dicey right now.
He's saying.
Yeah, so now Kaiyan's pretty safe on Defcon, right? If he just hoards the China card.
Yeah.
But
Still
Janusz
he's-
has chances on the board now, I think. It's not lost anymore.
Definitely, but scans running out of regions. I mean, he lost Middle East, lost most of Africa. Okay, it's still debatable, but
On the flip side, though, Janusz lost Asia.
Yeah. So right
True.
now, if the scoring final, we got the final scoring right now. It's pretty bad for
What do you headline here?
Jury and Samantha.
Mhm.
Best headline ever.
Glasnost would be great if Reformer was in play, but
Oh.
Okay, he got away with that.
that's a risky play by Kaiyan.
He could not have been dominated here. It's 4-1 in battleground. He
Do you
might
event
lose
Glasnost
domination,
here
and that's just 2 VPs. Reformer is not active.
or Space Cow? Yeah, but I'm thinking war games wise, right? I think event.
You cannot do
No,
anything about war
yes.
games really.
Wargames,
You can. I mean,
Wargames is
speaking is
on
4
Kaiyan's
VPs.
ban right now.
Oh, so that's game over.
So it's game over. Yeah.
He should know.
But,
I don't know. I think when it's that close, you go for it in a Space Cow or.
but it's not that close. Janusz doesn't have any more options to get VPs. And Europe. Okay, Europe is scored? Ah.
Yep.
All right,
Europe
turn
scored.
7.
So I think it would have been
maybe.
okay, but.
It says,
Maybe,
What do you
I
mean?
think it's GG.
What do you mean you think
Yeah.
it's GG?
You might be right, sir. You might be correct.
Okay, so let's say
Whoa,
they're gonna.
an interesting game
Yeah,
Yeah.
by both sides, but.
a little bit weird.